Hey guys, it's Dina here, and I wanted to do a review on my Tarte blush collection that I have. I've had a lot of people make comments that they were wanting to see which ones that I did have, and I have acquired these over quite a long period of time, probably about a year and a half maybe. Maybe not that long, but it has been a while. I didn't just pick up all of these at once. Some of them I picked up off of eBay, others I've purchased directly from either Ulta or Sephora. Maybe one off of Amazon that I was having a little bit of trouble finding. And then the other ones I picked up from, pretty sure it was Ulta or Sephora, one of the two, but it's the gift set from this holiday collection. So you got the 4 of them for $35. So I'm just going to show you swatches of these on my skin, and I am about an NC 25, NC 30. So I am on the fairer side, so you'll be able to see how these appear on that type of skin tone. So first of all, I'll just start off with the more neutral shades, and then I'll work my way up to the brighter shades. So the first one here is called Peaceful, and this one was actually sent to me by a friend here on YouTube, and I love this. This one is probably one of my favorites, and I'm not a big peach blush wearer, but this is just a shimmery pale peach, and I don't know what it is about this blush, but it looks so good. Like, it's not overly shimmery, but it's just so pretty. This is what it looks like swatched. And then I'll just swatch it here on my hand so you can see it on my skin. And it does look a lot more glittery than when I apply it with a brush for some reason. But that is probably one of my favorite ones. And I've always been one to just immediately go and pick up a bright pink blush. Like if there's a collection of 50 blushes and one of them's a bright pink, that's what I would always pick up. But I've learned that a lot of the peachier tones look good on my skin tone. The next one is remarkably one of my favorites. I would say this is probably my favorite, like hands down, Tarte blush, and I would have never ever picked this blush up ever, unless unless I would have seen a lot of people making rave reviews on YouTube about this. So thank you to everyone who has recommended this blush, because we do listen out there. This one is in the color Exposed, and this is, I mean, I would never have picked this up if I was in the store and been like, ew, that's ugly. It is a brownish, mauve-y, neutral, looks so boring, so plain. I would have never picked this up, and I'm telling you what, this one I pretty much use on a daily basis. This is what it swatches like. It's a very neutral toned blush, and you can use this with any look whatsoever. It don't matter if you're going crazy, dramatic smoky eye to just a everyday neutral look. This is the blush that you can wear with any look. It's very neutral toned, as you can see. It gives the perfect flush cheek, and like I said, I mean, it is my favorite. And of course, all of these blushes from Tarte are very blendable. You can apply them heavier, you can apply them sheer, but you can definitely build the colors up, as you can tell right there. So that one right there is hands down my favorite. It's very neutral, which I would never, like I said, I know I keep repeating myself, but this is my favorite blush. And this video is not giving it any justice whatsoever. It's just a sheer tone. It doesn't have any sparkle to it. It's just perfect. So again, that one is Exposed. The next one here, we'll keep it on the neutral side. This one is called Blushing Bride. And I do use this one quite a bit too. I'll actually layer them a lot because they work so well together. This one is a glittery, kind of darker maroon color. It has a lot of gold sparkle to it. I like to use this one on top of the Exposed. This is the way it looks. It is very shimmery. I noticed that the shimmer doesn't transfer near as much onto the cheek. Like, it's not like you're walking around looking like a glitter ball. But it is a darker color here. And what I'll do for you really quickly after I wipe my finger off is I will show you how these two look together on top of each other. So I'm going to get a little bit of the Exposed and a little bit, sorry, I don't mean to reach in front of your face, and a little bit of the Blushing Bride, and I'll show you how those two look applied on top. So the first one is the Exposed, and then I put Blushing Bride on the top, and see how it just kind of makes it where it's not so just bright, just in your face type of blush. These can definitely be blended down. You don't have to worry about them like, oh my gosh, that's so dark, it's going to look horrible, because they do blend very, very easily. What I'll do right now is I will grab a brush here This is the Real Techniques contour brush, and I'll just show you how easily these colors, I mean, look, I barely even touched that, and look how easy. I mean, I am barely touching that. Let me show you this. See? I mean, they blend out so easily, so you don't have to be scared of them, even with a light skin tone. Okay, next one that I will show you swatches of will be this one. This is called Adored, and this is a bright sparkly pink, and it does have glitter in it. So let me see if I can get the camera to pick it up. It is a bright pink. It's not purple looking. It was almost going to pick it up. There. So it's just a bright pink. And what I like about their colors also is they are, whatever the color of the container is what color the blush is. So that's really good to keep up with. As you can see, it is a lighter pink color. And I'll show you that swatched on the skin. It does have glitter in it also. So they do have matte blushes and they do have ones with glitter. I just kind of picked out some of each of them. So that again is Adored. And you can also build that up. I'll show you the swatch of it built up a little bit, just so you can kind of see. And then of course you can blend it out however you'd like. So that is the color there. It's very pretty. I like it a lot. Okay, dokie. Let's see. The next one that I will swatch will be the color Dollface, and this one's very popular with Tarte. It is just a matte pink blush. Does not have any sparkle in it whatsoever, so this is kind of like the other version of Adored without the sparkle. So it's a little bit darker of a pink, and almost has a little bit of a corally tone to it, but not much. Like, I don't want you to think it's a coral blush, because it's not, but it does have more of a, this is more like a blue toned pink, and this one's got a little bit more coral to it. But if you can see that swatch there, that one is Dollface. And then the next one I will swatch for you is called Flush, and as you can see, it's a darker container, and this one is a bright fuchsia, and it is very bright. You don't have to have much of this at all. I'm just gently rubbing my finger back and forth here. I mean, just very gently. You can depot these and put these in a Z palette if you would like. They do pop out very easily. That is the swatch. It is intense, very intense. So you can definitely shear that out as well. But that is how it swatches just on the skin. Alright, the next full-size one that I have, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here, is called Natural Beauty. And this is one of the newer ones that I've picked up. And it is a bright, I would say like a corally pink. It's looking a lot more pink in the pan here, but it does have a lot of coral to it. Let's see if it'll swatch a little better than, yeah. It's got a lot of pink. It's got blue tones to it. It's kind of a mix of blue, coral, orangey. It's looking more purpley orange on this camera. Doggone it, I wish it wasn't. But I'll swatch that for you here, and maybe you can tell the difference. See how this is like the more pinky tone. This is more like orangey, pinky red. It's hard to describe, but this is the way it swatches on the skin. So there are all of those so far. Alright, and then the next one here is called Fantastic. And this one is one of their small size blushes. This is a travel size that came in the little set from Ulta and Sephora. Both carried them for the holiday. They may still have them. I'm sure they probably do online. These do not come with the mirror, and they're a little bit smaller size. I'll show you in comparison of the two. So, you know, this is the full size underneath, and then this is the travel size. So they're just a little bit smaller, but I mean, it'll take you a lifetime to use these almost. I mean, they're very, very pigmented. So this is the color here. It is a bright bubblegum pink, and of course, there it is. That's perfect right there. So I will show you what that swatch is like. It's very soft and almost powdery. It's very, very soft. That is what it looks like applied to the skin. And there it is, right there. It's a bright, it's like a Barbie pink, I would say. I mean, it's very, very, very pink. It's looking more purple on the camera, but of course, you know, my lighting is poo-poo. Okay, the next one here is called Magic, and this is going to be your more coral color. This is one that you can definitely use with a lot of different skin tones, but it's very coral color, and as you can see, the packaging is more of like a coral color compared to the pink one here. And I will swatch that one here. So as you can see the difference, this has just got more of orange tones, and it's a lot more orangey looking in person than it is in the sliding. So that's probably a little bit better. You can see the colors. Okay. The next to the last one is called Stellar, and this is more of like a very neutral toned blush. A lot of people were comparing it to the Exposed blush. They are not close. And the reason why I say that is this one is more like a mauve-y color. This is just a straight up brown. See the difference? This one's matte. This one has glitter in it. This is the Exposed, by the way. This one here has a lot of glitter in it. You could definitely use this as a contour or a bronzer. The glitter, again, does not transfer near as much onto the skin, so like I say, it kind of disappears once you start blending stuff in, but this is the swatch of it right there on my skin. So it is a kind of a medium toned, like a brown. You could also use this for an eyeshadow, just like a blending shade. Just giving you different ideas. And then the last and very last that I have is called Angelic, and this is their highlighter. And it is a shimmery, champagne toned shimmery highlighter. So this is what it swatches like here, and this is how it swatches on the skin. So as you can see, it has like a gold toned iridescence to it, so it's very, very pretty. I use this a lot. So that is how that color looks there. So again, I'll give you a kind of an overview of the shades. And there they are. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below and I will respond to you. And let me know if you have any of these, what you think of them, if there's any that you're wanting to get. Just let me know your thoughts on them. They do say that they're like a long wearing blush. I do notice that these stay on a lot longer than most other blushes that I have, so I do like that in them. I don't think that they last all day, but I will say that I touch my face constantly. I work in a extremely stressful environment, and I'm constantly touching my face. Like, that's just one of the ways that I relieve my stress, is just, and I know that's a horrible habit to be in, touching your face, but I can't help it. I've been that way my whole life. Like, when I get stressed, the first thing I do is like grabbing my temples or touching my cheeks or whatever. So anyway, enough blabbing. Thank you for watching this video. Again, leave any comments below. Please subscribe if you're new, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.